Up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Attack on Titan Chapter 86. Finally, it is here! I'm so excited. In last month's chapter, my baby Armin woke up. My manga man's woke up. I'm so happy he woke up. I really am. And he was so guilty about what happened, that he was the one who lived and all that. And then the biggest thing happened. We got into the basement, and Levi gave no fucks and kicked the door because the key didn't work. Shit was great. And we found out in the basement that there's humans that are living outside the wall, that there are colonies of humans living outside the wall. And you know what, to be honest, based on several post-apocalyptic books that I've, based fiction that I've read, it doesn't surprise me at all. It really doesn't. Anyway, let's get to the chapter and see if we get a little bit more information about the outside world based on what Aaron's dad wanted him to know. So let's get to it. Hell, we might even find out why he left this here. Here we go. I sincerely hope whoever picks up this book is a fellow countryman. Hurry up, Faye. Wait, brother. If you don't hurry up, we won't be able to see it. Wait, you two. When you go outside, you know you have to put on these armbands, right? Grisha, you must not go outside of the walls, okay? I thought about where I should start with my tale, and thought back to that day. I know, Mother, we're going now. The day I came face to face with the truth of this world. We're gonna find out! Okay. Be careful, Grisha. Look ahead when you walk. Sorry, it's amazing. How does it fly like that? Whoa, they had flying blimps back then. So this must... We gotta wonder when this takes place. We gotta wonder, because in Before the Fall, Attack on Titan Before the Fall, it takes place about 100 years before Attack on Titan. So, and Aaron's dad, we don't know how old he is, and we don't know, and he is a Titan humanoid as well. He is a human-fused Titan, basically. So we don't know the lifespan of Titans as well. So this could take place even before Attack on Titan Before the Fall. We don't know. Here we go. So inside it's filled with hydrogen gas. Apparently the propeller is battery powered. I see. Who's riding it? Probably someone rich. Hey! It left. They're lucky. I wonder if I'd be able to ride in something like that if I became rich too. What are you talking about? There's no way we could become rich. Still, they're lucky. I wonder what they can see from up there. So this has to take place before Attack on Titan Before the Fall, because in Attack on Titan Before the Fall, the wall was completely constructed already. So yeah, this has got to be more than 100 years before Attack on Titan Before the Fall. Or, I'm sorry, before Attack on Titan. So yeah, this is definitely more than 100 years before Attack on Titan. So we got to wonder, how long do the Titans live? How long is their lifespan, especially if it's a human with a Titan-fused human. We have to wonder how long the lifespan is. Because if Attack on Titan Before the Fall comes out 100 years prior, or is 100 years prior to Attack on Titan, this has got to be, this is over 100 years. And the wall's still in construction to boot. Because look at that. It left. Let's go, Faye, huh? Teacher said the landing dock was close by. Let's go see it. What? But Mother said we're not allowed to leave the walls. It's okay if it's just for a little while. Wait, you two. We'll be back in no time. Oh, this is still within the walls. Okay, so this is still within the walls. I was getting it mixed up. My bad. Move, you rat. Ugh. I guess they're from the impure bloodline to think they're wandering around in here, or wandering around here. So we don't know which section of the wall this was from, because remember, there's multiple walls. We don't know if it's from the wall Maria or whatnot. So brother, it's fine. Aren't you used to this by now? There, just past that riverbank. It's so big. You too. Did you see the blimp too? You're from the Leo district, right? Show me your written permission to leave. I can't find it. So you came out here without permission? Yes. You know what will happen, right? Manual labor or sanctions? Sanctions. Brother. So you don't want to cause trouble for your parents? Yes. I dragged my little sister here against her will. I'll take her punishment too. Understood. Brother, oh man, kicked in the gut. So maybe this is past the wall. So, oh man, we gotta figure out how long before, I really want to know how long before Attack on Titan before the fall, or like what time period this is, because especially within the time frame between Attack on Titan before the fall and Attack on Titan, or is this before Attack on Titan before the fall? It's really bugging me. That's one to start us off. You merciless clugger. Now, young lady, you must go home first. No, I don't know what Grisha, okay. It's a good thing you didn't forget your armband. Even if you're a kid, an Eldian without an armband would get sent straight to heaven. I'll leave now. Wait, didn't you come here to watch the blimp? As you're here, you may as well. When I get back home, Faye was not there. The next day, her body was discovered in the river. Those bastards killed her. I'm telling you, I only accompanied her up until Levelio. Work's busy, you see. It's wrong for an Eldian kid to have been walking around without permission in the first place. Your son doesn't seem to understand his family situations. You're teaching him properly about the sins of your ancestors, right? If you're not teaching him well enough, then get the noose around your neck ready. I knew this mayor officer was lying. They weren't working, they were sleeping on the riverbank. They weren't busy at all. Mother was lost in her own sorrow. Father was sucking up to this man. Thank you for your guidance. I will teach my idiot son properly, so please don't worry. Didn't I tell you? Our ancestors are sinners. Due to their elitist nature, they carried out ethnic cleansing. That devil's blood runs through our veins. Me and Faye didn't do any of that. All we did was walk in the village. What are you doing? Do you want to be sent to heaven with your mother and father so badly? From here on is the dark part of our history. Emir's people who had the power of the Titans decided that other citizens were inferior and began to oppress them. Ooh. They stole land and assets from these citizens and annihilated them and forcibly impregnated them in order to increase their numbers. This ethnic cleansing carried on for 1,700 years. Oh my God! However, the past ruler's mayor attempted to bring down Eldian and had become far too powerful and oppressive. Their attempt started a war which successfully weakened Eldian, and they also took control of 7 out of the 9 Titans and won the 80-year-long Titan War. 1,820 years ago, our ancestor Emir Fritz made a deal with this devil of this world and gained powers. These were the powers of the Titans. Even after Emir's death, her soul was shared amongst the 9 Titans, and the Eldian Empire was established. Eldian destroyed the powerful rulers, Mayor, and became the rulers of this continent. I felt towards my father, towards this man, so much hate that I felt dizzy. And furthermore, I cursed my own immaturity. The Jaeger family suspect the officer and hold a grudge against him. If that kind of rumor gets out, we're finished. Do you get it now, Grisha? Even though we didn't do anything directly, if you look at it from the perspective of those who spent so long being hurt by us, it doesn't make any difference. All we can do is stay quiet in this ghetto, be silent, and survive. I'm asking you, don't allow your mother and father to end up the same way as Faye. Yes, I wonder which side is wrong, myself, this world, or both. I understand. I'm ignorant and immature, and this world is irrational and crazy. King Fritz fled for Paradis Island with those left of the royal family and built 3 walls around them. However, not everyone left with King Fritz, and the rest of us Eldians were abandoned in Mare. Originally, we were people whom the mayor could have easily justified wiping out. However, the mayor didn't kill us and gave us land to live on. I guess this is why we are descendants of the devil. He spoke well for someone who had just lost his daughter. The way he happily followed his master's orders and condemned his own ancestors, he was almost like a dog. That man lied. He lied because he didn't want to look bad. He knows something. Stop talking. These walls are our thing. That man definitely did something to Faye. Shut up. 1,820 years ago, our ancestor Ymir... Wait. Let's see. Here it is. I was 18 when I found my own path. Sorry, the panel repeated itself for some reason. I was 18 when I found my own path. If it was when I was indifferently planning on taking over my father's treatment clinic. This cross star, how did it get there? This is the mark of my countrymen. I see. Your younger sister was killed by a mayor officer. If we have an informant within the mayor government, that person told me this. If you join us, we will tell you all the details. If you lend your powers to the Eldian revivalists, my being a medic and the fact that I held a grudge against the mayor government, the underground resistance group focused on this and tried to persuade me to join them. When I learned from them the truth about what happened to my sister, I swore I'd teach them the side which was truly the devil. What our ancestor did was just. In order to bring this world back into balance, there is no way but to revive Eldian. Woo! We called the informant within the mayor government Night Owl, and they secretly allowed us to carry out our activities. They sent us weapons, money, and historical literature that Eldians now had no way of knowing about. Look, this is the truth. Our progenitor Ymir opened their eyes to the power of the Titans, cultivated the lands, made roads, and built bridges. In other words, Ymir brought riches to their people. They brought wealth to their people and helped develop this continent. I knew it. The history we learned at school was just the delusions of Mare. That's right. Even though they can fool idiots, they can't fool us true Eldians. Grisha successfully interpreted this ancient text. No, I have yet to understand most of it. Then how did you understand the truth? Isn't it obvious? Because I believe in Ymir. We are the chosen children of God, Ymir's people. Friends, Night Owl has sent someone. Hello, everyone. I'm honored to meet with so many of my fellow countrymen. My name is Diana Fritz. I am of royal lineage. I left my body in the hands of fate. There were people from the royal family who rejected the idea of fleeing to the island at the end of the Titan, and who stayed on this continent. She was their only remaining descendant. The family was waiting for the day when Eldian would rise again, and laying low with the knowledge of the royal family's Titan. In other words, what she brought to our group was the path to victory. There's no doubt about it. When comparing it with the Night Owl's leaked information, it became even more clear. King Fritz's Titan power that lies within the walls. This is the key to Eldian's revival. The progenitor Titan can control all other Titans. Woo! If we have this power, we can destroy Mare again. But even though King Fritz had that power, why did he flee to that island? That is because he did not want to fight. The Titan War had started when the 145th king inherited the power of the progenitor Titan. Until that point, the 8 clans had spent many years fighting amongst themselves. Oh my god! Despite this, the royal family had always been able to display the progenitor's Titan's power and restore balance to Eldia. However, the 145th king forewent this duty and moved to the capital city to the island. Our family disagreed with this decision and became separated from the rest of the royal family. These miserable times started when the king turned his back to this fight. Let's fight. It's clear what we have to do. We will retrieve the progenitor Titan power from the king who fled inside the walls. And we will return this power to the true royal family who stayed on this continent for the sake of all Eldians. My countrymen, let us throw mare, rewrite this false history, and restore Eldia's pride. My countrymen, we will fight until the day that Eldia is revived. We married the following year and had a son. His name was Zeke. And this child with royal blood, he will definitely lead us to victory. Time passes and people change. The world was developing at an alarming pace. It was then that the Eldia revival movement reached a pivotal point. We from the Listen, all you Eldians. We from the Mare government will gather Mare warriors from your so-called Emir's people. This time we have received an announcement from the evil King Fritz, who fled to Parody Island, that soon Eldia will rule over this world and return this continent to the horrors of the past. In order to destroy this mindless ambition, over the next few years we will elect warriors from each ghetto and prepare for this. The warriors will be healthy boys and girls between the ages of 5 and 7. What? However, the chosen warriors will only be a select few. This is because they must be a good match for the powers of the 7 Titans that we, the Mare, possess. What? Furthermore, the family of the chosen warriors will be named honorary Mare citizens and enjoy freedom in this land. Eldians, display your loyalty to Mare. Let's see. What's going on? Has King Fritz declared war? No, that is very difficult to believe. What's going on? It's here from Night Owl. I'm reading it. The reason why the Mare government has started to make a move is in order to prepare for the inevitable battle for natural resources. As you know, recently military technology has developed at an alarming pace. Excuse me. There will soon come a day when the power of the 7 Titans that allow Mare to rule now is no longer absolute. Times will change to that of military power as a result of the demand for fuel. Parody Island, which has enormous deposits of fossil fuels, will no longer be something we can ignore. However, conquering a Parody Island is still no easy task. Although nothing has been heard of King Fritz, who hides within the walls, he left these words 80 years ago. If you interfere with us again, the tens of millions of Titans hidden inside the walls will completely flatten this earth. Wait a minute! Fritz sounds familiar. The name Fritz sounds familiar. I gotta double check something and make sure I'm correct. Okay, it was a false alarm. I thought it was something related to Attack on Titan Before the Fall, but it's not. Okay, let's get back to the chapter here, if it will let me. Let's see. As long as this threat exists, no one can openly attack. Therefore, the Mare government's aim, like us, is to invade the walls without provoking King Fritz and to reclaim the power of the progenitor Titan. What should we do? If this carries on, our plans will be overtaken by the Mare within a few years. If that happens now, we'll never see the bright light of Eldia. No, we still have a way. We will make our son Zeke a Mare warrior. Like that, I entrusted the pride of Eldia to my son, as well as making him become a warrior who declared his loyalty to the enemy. I wonder if I was still just an immature child like that, like on that day. When the child turned 7, he informed on us to the Mare government, and the Eldia revivalists were all sent to heaven. We would be turned into Titans who would endlessly wander around Parody Island. Wow! Wow! Oh my god! So I'm curious what you nerdigans, this chapter was hella good, but I'm curious what you nerdigans think. First of all, when do you think this takes place? Like, years-wise? Like, how many years ago? It's gotta take place, it's definitely taken place before Attack on Titan, before the fall. Definitely. And I'm wondering if these humans here are the ones here that Zeke turned in are the same Titans that are attacking the walls of Attack on Titan. Hell, I wonder if they are the same Titans that are attacking that attacked the wall in Attack on Titan before the fall as well. I'm curious about that. But the progenitor Titan, it makes sense because I remember what Aaron's dad mentioned about he is the progenitor Titan right now. He is. He's the progenitor Titan. And I think something it was like along the lines of if you killed the progenitor Titan, then all the Titans would die or some shit like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. It was a couple of chapters ago. But oh my god. So we have to see what happened. Like, we'll have to see what happens at Parody Island. And this is how my sweet little Armin is going to see the ocean, is by going to Parody Island. But yeah, we need to see where what time frame this is and all that. And we need to see, and I'm curious what you think about the Mayor government, because like the resistance, the revivalists and the resistance, it reminds me of, it makes me think of the Titan worshippers in Attack on Titan before the fall. It really does. And I'm wondering if you nerdigans think that the revivalist movement people are the same people that end up are similar to the Titan worshippers. If the Titan worshippers are actually the descendants of the revivalists, that would make sense. If you nerdigans read Attack on Titan before the fall, you will understand what I'm talking about. But I think that's who the Titan worshippers are in Attack on Titan before the fall. I think they're the revivalists, or the descendants of the revivalists, or they might have found out about the revivalists. It just makes sense to me. It does. It makes complete sense. If they found out about, if they found about Eldian, and about the Titans of Eldian, that would make complete sense to me. And this is why you nerdigans need to read Attack on Titan before the fall. Anyway, let me know what you nerdigans thought, because this is freaking insane. And I want to know what you nerdigans think the lifespan of the Titans are to boot, because we don't know what the lifespans are really, unless they're killed in war, obviously. But if they're not killed in war, what do you think? But I think, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, they're equivalent to heaven. Wait. No, they're turned into Titans who would endlessly wander around Parody Island. So, if they were turned into Titans who would endlessly wander around Parody Island, I wonder if that means their human side was destroyed. And they can't change back into humans, because it said here, because it says here, when the child turned 7, he informed us to the Mayor government, and the Eldian revivalists were all sent to heaven. So, and we would be turned into, so those two are turned into Titans. Okay, I got confused. I'm sorry, I got confused. So the revivalists were killed, but those two were turned into Titans and sent to Parody Island. So I'm curious what you nerdigans think about this. And I'm thinking I don't know if we're going to get another chapter next month in regards to this, in regards to the journal. But yeah, I hope we do. That explains a little bit more about, that explains a little bit more about the Titans and stuff like that. But anyway, remember to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Also, let's see. Also, make sure if you, I can't talk right now. If you would like to contribute to the Nerdigans Inc. Expansion, there's a couple ways you could do that. You can donate to my Patreon or purchase something from the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wishlist. Both links are in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twits, aka Twitter. Let me see. Hold on. And friend me on PlayStation Network as well. Everything's in the description box below. And I got one last thing. I'm trying to think if the mayor government is the same as the current government right now. I gotta wonder that. And I wonder if those blimps are still in the same, if they still have the blimps somewhere. But anyway, until next time, my fellow Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!